to Let's Play X-Men Legends Rise of Apocalypse Tips.
Hello, X-Man. Thank you for coming to my aid in the jungle.
Hey, we forgot to talk to you earlier. But, you're welcome, Destiny.
I recently had a most disturbing vision of the future. It told of death, defeat, and betrayal.
What do you mean?
I saw the death of your friend, Beast. And what's more disconcerting is that in the near future, Apocalypse will defeat a large army and claim victory. I also saw you trapped by the betrayal of a teammate.
You tell us any more about your vision?
I do not control the visions, and they are sketchy because the future is fluid, constantly shifting. But what I have seen will come to pass.
Beast biffs it, Apocalypse wins, and we're betrayed by one of our own? Can't be.
I'm afraid that it can.
We won't let that happen.
I'm glad to help if it aids in returning Quicksilver to his father's side.
Speaking of which, we gotta finally head to the Nawali temple to take care of that now that we've dealt with Sauron. Well, here we are in the Nawali temple. What do we do now?
There should be a door that leads to the inner chambers. That most likely is where they're keeping Beast. But I would warn you, the door requires 2 keys to open.
Where would find these keys? Here in? Me grammar good?
They're probably hidden somewhere in the temple.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. Alright. I hate these areas, because they hide a bunch of shit in here, and more... And also, the, places you gotta go are a little off the beaten path a couple times, so when you actually extract back to these areas, it's gonna look a little out of order. So, but again, if you're following me, I'm gonna do my... Well, you're gonna find everything. There's a couple things you can miss. It's pissing me off, so I'm gonna bust out my extreme power. Thin out some of these numbers. God, pain in the ass. We're mental resistant, not physical. And we got a couple places here. Want to head to this to the left as we went in here. There's, you can see a little comic book kind of hanging out here. This little corner here. That real quick. Stabby stabby. My tonguey. He seems to be the reason I am pursued.
This is incredible.
Okay, corridors. That's actually the place where we gotta go to next. There's another area in this area, the doorway called the Nuwali Gateway. That we ignore for now. Even though, as you'll see, the extraction points say Gateway is next. Like on your list when you actually extract from, like, point to point. Anyway, the statues outside the, where we fought Sauron at the very near end of the last episode, those actually respawn. Speaking of respawning, now that we're like an act in, I think you can actually now go back to the previous act, and again, the maps will like unspawn themselves, so you gotta discover everything again. What happens with that is that the enemies will respawn that you fought there before, and you can actually do that to power level your characters. The other things that respawn down there are any weapon caches we may have stumbled across, so be on the lookout for them as well. And again, we just go back between acts back and forth and actually powered up my guys. Something you're going to see a lot happen once I hit Act 3. Over here, actually going to need someone with might, or an 8 level in Jean Grey or Magneto starting power levitation or telekinesis, so you can push those. A little further in is a tech station, buddy. Don't go right back out just yet. Go in here for a rather easily missable. What does it happen? Oh, not that way, because that leads back out. We want to go up here first. Again, very easy to get lost down here, and again, because all the areas are out of order. Especially this area. I believe it's here where we get our another homing beacon. It's actually very easy to miss, because you might not see it at first, because you're killing a whole bunch of these guys. I don't know why I'm using Juggernaut. He's not quite ready where we need him to be yet. Toad's my strongest hitter. Ooh. It's getting close to level 20. Gonna get that second extreme power. It's hit. Was it hidden under one of the rocks? No. Hang on. Just trying to... Ah, it's this room. Okay. I know it's a room that's heavily guarded. And the homing beacon is yellow. With these walls and floors, it's actually really easy to just walk past. Shit, I think I did it again. Or was I supposed to go the other direction? Maybe it was this way. Yeah, here we go. I see it blinking. Okay. Again, a lot of these areas look the fucking same, and it's very easy to get stuck in. But anyway, now that that's done, we can head back to the main base. Ooh, level up. We get our second piece of Iron Man's armor.
Now you know, don't mess with Toad.
Map everything out, but before we do that, we actually got to go into these other areas that we actually... Ugh, sorry. All sorts of tongue-tied over here.
You insist.
The main thing we want to do is light these little torches here. There should be another panel somewhere. As you can see, that red X on the other side that will help unlock it. Or you can just throw caution to the wind and just take the motherfucker right now. Save yourself some time. Because the only real trap is that. Oh, the door closed. It'll open once we kill this thing. We got one.
The writing on it is in a dialect I don't know, but it looks to be a key of some type.
Alright, we'll hold on to it. We'll kick this thing's ass. It's a little tougher because it likes to port in and out and has like a little predator vision, kind of phase in and out, but nothing like them little flying demons we didn't fight back at, where Blob was holding down the dam back in the Area 1. Act 1, rather. Well, we'll show this area off just for the sake of showing it off.
Victory is mine.
Okay, got my extreme back.
Sure thing, mate.
Nah, hell. Because you can see like the little, whatchamacallit. And I'm even going in reverse. Because that was closed before we went in here. It just opened up. Smash the walls here. Trying to save my, I don't want to use my hammer kick too much. Just save it for these enemies. Walls don't hit back.
I'd have thought you'd be more trouble.
Yeah, not in that corner. That always confuses me too. Those aren't tech bits. That's Magneto using his other power that I put on him. Is little... Fuck, I forget what they're called, but they're like little bits that like appear on the floor. Okay, we did want to go around this way. See, there was something down here. Assault 203. I was so caught up on the... trying to make sure I didn't miss that homing beacon. I forgot about that. Tech station... Yeah, it's weird because sometimes the guide says 3 items, but there's actually 4. That's why I'm getting confused. Thankfully, you can backtrack, like I said, so it's not the end of the world if you miss anything. And of course, there's other homing beacons. That's back the way we came.
Affirmative.
We need to go to the corridors next. I'll see you there. But actually, no. First thing we got to do is go back to... Well, no. I'll head outside the corridors. And then I'll take a blink portal. That's the gateway. Okay, sorry, I got a little lost again. Known to do that, especially in this area. Fuck this area, seriously. Anyway. Well, at least you'll be able to recognize the corridors. I forgot it's like right by where that comic book was earlier. But anyway, we're gonna take a blink portal. Let's go take care of that Iron Man portal. Hey, Garrick. Okie dokie. Whoop, hang on. Let's get Toad out. He's gonna strongest hitter. I should have leveled these guys up before I came down here, because these guys are actually kind of strong. These early guys you can just mash in the corner, like so.
Toad wins again.
There's even a couple smashables down here. There's a dude over here. What you call it? Okay. Took care of it for me. And yeah, this place is just a big M. Start to see some of these enemies too. Protected by either he was protected by his minions or he was doing the protection. Okay, well that's done. We grab the second. We grab the little chest piece there. And I will, with that done, I'll meet you back at the Nuwali corridors. Now that once I power everybody else up.
I'm sorry to bother you in the middle of your mission, but I just discovered Mikhail has stolen my father's cache of antimetal.
What's antimetal?
It is a material that can cut through any known metal. If Mr. Sinister got his hands on it, he would figure out some way to replicate it.
And then Apocalypse's army would be even more powerful. That's not good.
That is exactly what I was thinking. You must find where Mikhail has hidden the antimetal in the Nawali temple. Return it to me, and I will make sure no one ever finds it again.
Gotcha. Locate the vibrating idol. There's also another one of them. Second verse, same as the first with the statue. Right off the bat, a little tech station here. At least that was easy enough to find. Tight quarters, and a lot of these enemies are more focused on surviving at this point. At least I am. Then again, I've been doing a lot of Act 3 practice in the meantime, where those enemies that in the blue, where you need like pop-up combos to unlock or have to get past his minions or get past him to get through, which will be more commonplace during then, so be ready for that. Something to look forward to. Again, that way's the gateway. We don't want to go there yet. Gonna map all this other place out, just making sure, keeping everything together. Oh, these fuckers are back. Didn't I kill you back in the Sentinel Factory in the first game? Alright, with that done, I'm just gonna grab this right now. Fuck it.
The writing on it.
Yeah, you said that already. And that closes up, that becomes a thing. Could do it the old-fashioned way, but fuck it, this is quicker. Only problem is these guys actually show up, so we're gonna have to deal with them first and then track that little devil down, because until we kill it, those doors that close, they won't open. So if you are going to do it that way, it might be in better interest to clear out the fodder first, and they're kind of hanging about all over the place. Ooh.
Ain't no stopping me now.
Scarlet Witch doing her thing. Okay, we got him.
If you insist.
One of these areas we need a flyer for, because all this is a pit. This is where one of the switches for the idol would be, but it's also a sketchbook, and we can just have Magneto do that to push that aside there. At least showing off one of the switches, but also go there for that book. Enough of those don't run out and fall and die. Oh, my blink portal's ready. On the other side, let's deal with this enemy.
Very well.
On the other side, We won't need to fly there. Here.
Right.
Let's bring the whole gang so we're ready. Damn it.
Yes, more power.
Indeed. Smashy smashes. Jump! Yeah, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Not the corner of the screen.
I'm in charge.
I'm not making any fucking sense today. Here's the other switch, but it's also guarded by these guys. These guys are not as bad as the other more human enemies we've been fighting up here. These guys just have a breath and they gotta get close to get to you. Ah, fuck this. Juggy! Fuck down there. Actually would recommend against this if you're item hunting, because any items that drop will go away. You get tech bits out of this though. You can't actually like... Well, I think it's because tech bits collect automatically. Potions too, if you have space for them. Items you actually have to hover over and press a button to actually grab a hold of them. Hopefully nobody fell off there. Also down here, this little hidden wall here. Well, not really hidden because you can kind of see it on the map. Another weapon cache. That spills out. Data disk. Okay, we got two more of those to find. Back in the big water room this time, going straight up.
Come a little closer.
Enhanced speed. Fast enough for tonguey. Yeah. Elemental tomb. Next area, but for this area, I'm gonna need to make a little team change. Okay, there's an extraction point to the south of the previous room where you can go and actually do that. Well, we're inside the temple. What now?
Well done, my friends. I have been told the vibranium is located somewhere in that area, but be careful. It will be very well guarded.
Vibranium? Isn't that the thing that Captain America has on his shield? Wait, I thought that was a Wakandan thing. What the shit is that doing here in, the Savage Land? They're not the same place. Okay, this one's a little tricky. There's no real other doors to go through here. But there are a couple items we gotta go through here. We're gonna need to pass 4 different elemental tests to get all these whatchamacalls. This one's fire, evidenced by the lava floor. That's why I have Iceman now to take that out and grab that real quick. Every time you do, though, these little mutant guys again show up. Just want to keep an eye out for like hidden items around these areas. I think this is the one with the... Well, I'd rather not say. That might be wrong. Because again, been this for a while, kind of a little out of practice just because I've been so long. Gallstones fucking suck, yo. Okay, oh, I was right the first time. This was the one with the another homing beacon in case you missed that one before. But I didn't, so it's experience. A lot of experience, actually. As you can see, Toad's level 20 now, so we got our second extraction point down there, if you didn't notice before. I think there's something in between these rooms we want to... Whoa, careful, careful, careful. Ooh, be quick with that jump button. Yeah, and I have something on her that actually does poison damage over time. Let's see, what room is this? This is the water room, which we'll again need Iceman for. Or we got June too. Anybody that can build bridges or just fly over here, doesn't really matter. Just gonna build bridges just to make it safer for the rest of you. Spotted a danger room disc. Should be for ooh, an extraction point as well. Cool. This one for challenge Gambit. I actually had to change how his build a little bit on this one. Like, I dropped his little card-based attacks completely and went for a straight, little more melee offense, because you actually have to, break something really quickly while you're being bombarded by enemy fire and everything, and it was actually, really, really hard to do it without switching focus to more of a melee base with, the staff assault and everything, because he's got to break that quickly, and then he's got to kill 10 enemies at the same time. I would do the body count first, and the
Okay. Okay.
statue break second, if possible. At least that's how I did it. Looking back, I built him somewhat on... Should have kept this focus down a little bit. I went ahead in the middle of here, north of these little X's. Past this wall,
Sure thing,
I
mate.
believe. Actually, no, it's a little further in, I'm sorry. Again, a lot of shit. The tech station! Striking! There goes the toad. Right across here should be the next two rooms. I think only the Earth room has nothing in it. At least, like, item-wise, just outside of what you actually need to search for. I believe this is the... Is this the Earth room? Let's find out. No, there's a... Yep, this is the Earth room. Okay. And you're just gonna need someone strong to bust that... Shit. Shit!
Sure thing,
So you
mate.
guys in here? Okay, good.
Will do.
Damn it. I hate when they do that. They don't all come in and then you just switch back to the other characters. Just need a strong dose of anything to break through those.
Who's next?
These motherfuckers come down.
Okay.
Shit, shit, shit. Come on, come on. How are the characters in the way if I'm in the fucking... Ugh. I'm already having a tough time as it is, Gabe. You're not helping. With your bullshit. Shove you into each other for a bit. Okay. Alright, it's okay. Alright. Last room. The only enemies down here are the hunters. Well, unless you count falling as an adversary. Okay, here's where you actually need a flyer, because it's actually up here. Fourth and final one is.
I am definitely stronger. You
Level
sure you
up.
want to
Yeah.
keep this up?
How am I stuck up here? Oh, fuck
betcha.
this. Oh my god, I'm actually stuck up here? Okay, there we go. Wait. Am I? Game, what the fuck? Are you shitting me?
Okay.
I can't do anything with her now. Great. Wonderful. Somehow lost my fucking flyer. Because of bullshit. I do this the long way now. Maybe she'll come back as I move through the rooms.
Nice try.
That's never happened before. What the fuck, game? Ugh, okay, here's what we're looking for. Weapon cache. What trinket will you give me this time? Storm's chain. I'm probably not gonna worry about that, because again... Now we gotta eventually... Well...
Will do.
Still up there. She's in permanent attack mode, or whatever the fuck that diving bullshit is. Knock her down, leave her in place. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Just had to push her down, I guess. At least push her out of the, And flying immediately puts her right fucking into it. I told you I fucking hated this area. I didn't think it would be this bullshit reason, but... Like I said, that's never happened before. I'm just getting... Alright. Let me just get into this area. Now that we have all 4 idols, we can just put them into this area. Into these. Well, we got it.
Thank the Maker. Return it to me as soon as you can. I must hide the vibranium somewhere that Apocalypse and his horsemen will never find it.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Still got that glow shit on. Hey, Garrick. Well, Jean's okay again, I guess.
Thank you for returning the anti-metal to me, my friend. I'll hide it in a place where it will never be found. My father's secret will once again be safe. You are quite welcome, my friend.
Well, with all that bullshit out of the way, we can finally make to the Nuwali gateway I told you to ignore the first time, but we will save that for next time on Let's Play X-Men Legends. Fuck that area. What the fuck positioning? I thought we had something special here. Why'd you conspire against me like that in that episode? What do you mean you found someone else? Oh. Oh. Can we still be friends at least?